If you once voted Labour but have lost hope, if you once voted Conservative but don't know what they stand for any longer, if you've given up voting altogether because nothing ever seems to change, vote for something different this time.
Change and fairness. Nick Clegg's two main themes for the election. He's media savvy and in theory should do well in the Leaders' TV debates. Though during his election as Lib Dem leader, some felt he came a cropper on substance when challenged by his now Home Affairs spokesman Chris Huhne. In 2005, you wouldn't have known who Nick Clegg was. He walked the corridors of power in Brussels rather than Westminster in those days. Educated at Westminster School and later at Cambridge and Minnesota universities, he always looked destined for great things. A fluent speaker of at least 5 languages, he's probably the most attractive appointment for Euro relations. Accused in the early years of being a David Cameron clone, he's never been able to shrug off the inevitable Tory label. This, though, may work in his favour, as wavering Conservative voters may be tempted by his politics. Spotted by Paddy Ashdown, Clegg was one of 25 MPs to refuse to serve under Charles Kennedy after the Scot admitted to having a drink problem. He was tipped for the leadership even then, but instead chose to back Sir Ming Campbell, a wise move it turned out to be. Chris Huhne also said he wouldn't stand, and then did. So when Campbell stepped down, the loyalty of Clegg edged it in his favour. As leader, he's voted strongly for an Iraq inquiry, against replacing Trident, and against the government's proposed anti-terror laws, not to mention championing the Gurkhas' rights to UK residency. If he gets to deliver his key election policies, it will mean real change. His promise to raise income tax threshold to £10,000, offer patients contracts and more access to GPs, cut class sizes and offer more one-to-one tuition in schools, raise the basic pay of the military's lower ranks, and put 3,000 more police officers on the beat. For better or worse, this year's election could be more presidential than ever before. Behind every great man, there's a great woman. Clegg's secret weapon could be his wife Miriam. He met her at the Foreign Office, and she is the daughter of a former Spanish senator. She'll no doubt be in the limelight as much as Samantha Cameron and Sarah Brown. For Clegg, the TV debate will be a highlight. He can't really lose. It's a chance for him to shine and sell his policies on the same platform as Brown and Cameron. It will undoubtedly boost his profile.